Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is spring cleaning part 2. I really enjoyed doing this video, and I just want to say ahead of it because I'm not going to be talking throughout the whole video. We did this video over the course of a week. There's 4 days in here, and I know it's just 20 minutes long, but this is really 4 days within a week, maybe 5 if you count like 2 days where I kind of split it up. But right now what you're seeing is I needed to do the kitchen first. That was one of the things I wanted to knock out in the beginning. And what I like to do is I really rather have a goal and a list of things I want to get done, because in the process of cleaning, there's a lot of times I get distracted and wanting to do something else. And it helps a lot to just sit there and kind of focus on what you really need to get done rather than kind of going with the flow. That just works for me. So I opened up the window, I made myself a nice hot cup of coffee, and I started writing down the things that I wanted to accomplish in the kitchen. I'm sorry, I have the windows open because it feels very good outside. So if you hear noise, I do apologize. So this was my list. I was able to get everything done. The only thing that you see on here, which are the floors, I didn't get to do like a deep clean on the floors because we were moving around so much during the week, and I wanted to do it a day where I can have nobody on the floors for a little bit. But it's okay, that's just another story for another time. But this was the kitchen before, and then now you're gonna see me clean it up, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So I'm going to say this real quick because I know I'm going to do a voiceover. I don't know if you can even see me. Let me see. Kind of. Anyways, I'm going to do a voiceover with the video, but so one of the goals that I want to do this year is not overbuy. Apparently my husband says I overbuy a lot. He's being quiet, but he knows that's true. But I'm trying not to overbuy. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing weekly grocery shops. Basically I don't want to do meal plans. I don't have time for that. I wish I did, but I'm not that precise in doing that. But kind of like do like, hey, what are we going to eat this week? And then kind of buy that, or whatever we're in the mood for that week, I'll buy, and I'll try to because we have a limit of, what is it, $350 or $300 a month. So yeah, I usually do $300 a month. That's our grocery list. I try not to, I know usually, and he's my witness, I usually never go over $300 in a month, do I? I'm always under 300, almost. So what I think I'm gonna do weekly and try to keep it within 300 weekly, which I'm probably gonna even do better, but that's what we're gonna do. But anyways, we're taking a snack break because as you can see, he took a snack break, so. This is the best yogurt ever. No, I am not being sponsored. Do you like this yogurt?
It's good, yes.
And then I put granola on it. It's so good. Not sponsored, but I'm obsessed. So this is how the refrigerator ended up looking. Oh my gosh, it felt amazing. I organized it where it's easier for me to grab things and also for my son, especially when he wants snacks and things. I like that it's this way because it's minimal. And like I said prior to this, I just want to be buying things that we really need. And I put my strawberries in some bowls and then my vegetables, I put it in the bottom. But oh, it just feels so great. And I always have a little helper. If you saw my little guy, he was helping, and it was fun to have him help. So here I'm doing the top shelves. Now above the shelves, if you see, I have these decorations. I actually had cleaned up here a few weeks prior, so that's why you're not going to see me touch up there. But I do recommend, if you don't have anything, or if you do, either way, always clean on top of your cabinets in your kitchen, because the grease, the dust, the air, it collects a lot up there. And I wish I would have gotten a video of it, but I think it was just a random day that I just decided to clean it. It was very nasty up there, so that's why you won't see it in this video. So we finished the side where the refrigerator was. We decided that we were going to leave this side was going to be the only one we focused on. You're going to see right after this clip that we kind of cleaned up the other side, the counters a little bit, just so that we had less to do the next day. But you take your time, you take the days that you need to clean. I totally suggest everyone works differently. Some of us are a little bit busier than others, some of us have a little bit more help, and so whatever works for you is what's best for you. Always remember that this is what worked best. This is actually the next day. I hated doing the bowl cabinet because my gosh, we have so many bowls and half of them I don't even know where they came from. But I don't have anything to put them in yet, and they're already messed up, trust me. But I just wanted to organize it first. So yeah, this is probably day 3, I think, or day 2. So this is day 3, 4. We started doing the walls. So my recommendation, the bottom of the walls or the border are, I know there's a name for it, but right now I can't remember. Those things, right now what I'm cleaning, they collect so much dust, and there was food, I don't know how, on the floor and on the border. I recommend you do this, if not yearly, every 6 months, because it has a lot of crap. So that was what we started with, and the walls, whatever I saw, like little fingerprints and stuff like that. That's what I was doing. And then I do my chairs probably monthly. It's just, they're white and I have a little guy. This is day 4 or 5. I started doing the coffee. So I have an espresso. I was gonna try to descale it, but it wasn't that dirty, so I just ran water through it twice, hot water, to clean out the filtration system. And then I just cleaned behind it, and I'm going to show you in a second. Like, look how nasty that is. So if you have an espresso, I recommend you clean it. Sadly, I broke a piece of where I put my sugar in when I have guests over. It's this container, and I love this container because I have the milk for the milk to pour, and this is for the sugar, and I was very sad. But hey, that's what happens. So we finally finished the kitchen. It felt so good. This is something that, when you turn on that candle, I don't know about you, but after I'm done cleaning, I need to turn on a candle. It's like the cherry on top, but it felt so wonderful to see the kitchen this way, like shiny and bright. Like I didn't want anybody to touch it. It was very funny. I was being weird about it, but it felt good, and it smelled great too, especially like spring, which I think is the best feeling ever. So yeah, enjoy the clip. Okay, this is day 5, 6. We started to do the laundry. I forgot to record when I folded the laundry, but we did all that laundry and we put it away. And this is my son's room. And what I'm doing here is going through his clothes, taking out what fits him and what doesn't fit him. And then my husband's putting it back in color, like organized by color. Yes, I am weird like that. My husband hates that I do it, but it's just, I guess, an OCD is mine. This is my son's baby clothes. I got emotional here. So I wanted to mention something. I guess you can see it sometimes that I have a wrap on my ankle. So about 2 days prior to this, I sprained my ankle terribly. And a lot of the things I had to do, I needed help or I was on the floor trying to do them. So that's why you see my husband a little bit more in this end of the video, because he's trying to do things that I got, like right here, I got tired, like my foot hurt too much. So I asked him to help me out and he was okay with it. And this is the bottom of my son's bed where he has his books. I was going through books that he doesn't need to read anymore and cleaning his toys out. I usually clean my children's room once a month, like deep clean it. It's just because they're kids and it gets sticky and dusty really quickly. So I didn't have to do much, but here my husband's putting the sheets on fresh, and I was washing his, I'm trying to think how you say it in Spanish, his, oh man, the comforter, so it wasn't ready to put on the bed, but yeah, that's how it looked after we were done. So this is day 5 and 6 or 7, I don't know. I took the kids to the pool that day and I started cleaning my daughter's room after the pool. And like I said, it was simple, it was quick because I keep their rooms pretty clean monthly. So this is me just kind of organizing, also taking clothes out that doesn't fit her anymore, and just dusting and cleaning and putting on fresh new sheets. Everywhere around the house, you're gonna see me clean these borders and the doors. It's, you have to. Like, you just have to. In my opinion, you have to. And that's it. This is how the room turned out to be. So this is the end of spring cleaning part 2. Spring cleaning part 3 will be up next week, which will involve the laundry room, the wine area, the front closet, the middle closet, and the living room. And then part 4 will be the guest room and my room. So like I said, I'm doing segments. I do take the whole month of March to literally spring clean. It's just, I feel like if you take your time and you do it at your own pace, you'll notice that you're going to clean a little bit more precise, in my opinion, and you don't feel overwhelmed. So that is especially why I'm doing it so far apart. If I'm able to do the videos sooner and upload them back to back, I will. But with how my week went and with my ankle, I did not want to force myself. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Have a good one. Bye.